What if some ancient discoveries simply shouldn't exist? Not because they are mysterious, but because they seem impossible. Objects that are too advanced, structures that are too precise, knowledge that appears far ahead of its time. Throughout history, archaeologists have uncovered discoveries that don't fit into our understanding of the past. They challenge everything we think we know about ancient civilizations. Some of these objects suggest advanced technology. Others raise questions about lost knowledge. And some seem so unusual that they almost feel out of place in history. Today, we explore ancient things that should not exist. Welcome to Forgotten Earth. 1. The Antikythera mechanism, hidden inside a shipwreck for over 2,000 years, was a machine no one expected. At first, it looked like a piece of corroded metal, but inside were gears, dozens of them, carefully crafted, precisely aligned. The Antikythera mechanism could track the movements of the sun, moon, and planets. It could predict eclipses. It functioned like a mechanical computer. But here's the problem. This level of technology shouldn't have existed at the time. Nothing else like it appears in history for over 1,000 years. So where did it come from? And why did this knowledge disappear? 2. The Baghdad battery, a small clay jar. Inside, a copper cylinder and an iron rod. When filled with liquid, it produces electricity. This object, known as the Baghdad battery, may be over 2,000 years old. If it truly functioned as a battery, it suggests ancient people understood electricity. But here's the mystery. There is no clear evidence of how it was used. No wires, no devices, no system. So why create electricity if there was nothing to use it for? Or was there? 3. The crystal skull mystery. Crystal skulls have fascinated researchers for decades. Perfectly carved human skulls made from quartz crystal. Some of them are incredibly detailed, symmetrical, polished to a level that is difficult to achieve even with modern tools. Early claims suggested they were ancient artifacts, possibly created by lost civilizations. Later studies raised doubts, but the mystery remains. How were they made? What tools were used? And why do they appear so precise? 4. The Nazca lines, massive shapes carved into the desert. Animals, symbols, lines stretching for miles. The Nazca lines are so large, they can only be fully seen from the sky. But they were created over 1,500 years ago, without aerial views, without modern tools. So how did the Nazca people create such precise designs? And why? This is one of those discoveries that feels impossible, because it doesn't match what we expect from ancient societies. 5. Puma Punku stonework. At Puma Punku, the stones tell a strange story. Perfect cuts, sharp angles, interlocking designs. Some blocks look like they were shaped by machines. But the site is ancient, thousands of years old. Even today, creating this level of precision is extremely difficult. So how did ancient builders achieve this? Were their tools more advanced than we think? Or are we missing something? 6. The Voynich manuscript, a book that no one can read. Written in an unknown language, filled with strange symbols and illustrations. The Voynich manuscript has been studied for centuries, but no one's been able to decode it. Not historians, not linguists, not even modern AI. If this book contains real knowledge, it is completely lost to us. And that raises a fascinating question. What if we are looking at something we simply cannot understand? 7. The stone spheres of Costa Rica. Deep in the jungles of Costa Rica, perfect stone spheres were discovered. Some are small, others are massive, weighing several tons. What makes them extraordinary is their shape. They are almost perfectly round. Even with modern tools, achieving this level of precision is difficult. So how were they made? And why? Their purpose remains unknown. Conclusion. These discoveries all share one thing in common. They don't fit. They challenge our understanding of history. They suggest that ancient civilizations may have been more advanced than we think. or that we are missing important pieces of the puzzle. Because when something shouldn't exist, but does, it forces us to ask deeper questions. About history, about knowledge, and about what we may have lost. If you enjoy exploring ancient mysteries, impossible discoveries, and hidden history, subscribe to Forgotten Earth, because the past may be more mysterious than we ever imagined.